Ready. Okay, so I'm Rob, this is Kathy, and this is our first week of Jive. And we talked about the basic footwork and the count for it. If you were to count Jive as far as how many counts to the beat of music, it takes 6 counts. And you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not going to count it that way for the sake of the classes. We're going to count it as step, step, rock, step, 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 rock, step. We had you start off in a closed dance position, swing dance position, as all of them are. Have your hand at about waist height on this side, hand up on the lady's shoulder blade, okay? And we just started your basics as step, step, rock, step, 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 rock, step. We talked about not taking big steps. Definitely don't rock back on your heels. Don't lift this foot off the ground. You want to keep your weight forward and centered. We talked about rotating your basic footwork. So as you went step, step, rock, step, 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 rock, step, 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 rock, step is a little more interesting than just doing it square with each other. We talked about fading away from your partner after the basic step, rock, step, 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 rock, step to be in this position. Because the first turn we had you do was an outside turn. The guys are going to switch sides as we do this. We did a basic step, step, rock, step, 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 rock, step, 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 rock, step. So when you do an outside turn, as it is with all dances, the ladies are going to make a cup with her hand, and you're going to go to the outside, and you're going to be on the thumb side of her cup. When we do an inside turn, as we undo that and come back, so we do an outside turn, rock, step. We do an inside turn. Our hands are in the wrong position at this point, so we have to undo what we just did to get back in the same position. But you're going to end up turning her, and you will transition to have your hand on the palm side of her hand as you do that rotation. Okay, so both those together look like this: step, step, rock, step, 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 rock, step, 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 rock, step, and you're back where you started. So then we talked about outside turns this direction, outside turns this direction, and the fact that if you're turning that way, it's the same as an inside turn with the other hand. So we had you know that you had 4 turns to work from here: an outside turn with this hand, or an inside turn with this hand, and also an outside turn with this hand, and you can unwind with this hand. So you've got all kinds of options there to mix all of that up. So when we had you do it on this side, we went step, step, rock, step, 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 rock, step, 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 rock, step. You're switching sides. You're transitioning on the opposite side as you were on the first one. The last move we had you do was just a pivot turn for the couple, as you went step, step, rock, step, step, pivot, rock, step, step, pivot, rock, step. Okay, the big thing here, guys, you're stepping out on the first step, and then you bring your right foot together and pivot, bring your feet together, and rock, step. If anything, you want to be in third foot position, or maybe a little bit further back, but definitely not a huge rock step on that. And that was week number 1 of Jive.